Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera dan salam pematera to you. Saya Alif Ashraf dan bersama saya
Azimah selaku hos anda pada malam ini dalam program Open Mic Day.
Selamat datang kepada penonton yang berada di YouTube Live Pematera Official. Diingatkan supaya para pelajar untuk mengisi Google Form kehadiran yang disediakan di ruangan chat YouTube Live. Untuk pengetahuan semua, program ini dianjurkan oleh Persatuan Mahasiswa Fakulti Kejuruteraan dan Alam Bina Pematera sesi 2021-2022 dengan kerjasama kelab-kelab jabatan Mesti, Chess, Invebot, Kritis dan Civilians. Azimah, apa benda open mic day ni?
Oh Alif, Open Mic Day ni adalah program untuk meningkatkan keyakinan para pelajar, khususnya bagi pelajar FKAB dalam menyampaikan sesuatu dalam bentuk lisan. Dan program ini adalah salah satu platform untuk para pelajar FKAB menyerlahkan bakat terpendam dalam diri. Sekarang kita dah tahu kan apa matlamat utama program Open Mic Day ni. Now Alif, boleh tak terangkan sikit macam mana Open Mic Day ni berjalan?
Okey Azimah, untuk pengetahuan semua, para peserta akan diberikan masa 5 hingga 10 minit untuk membuat persembahan. Peserta juga perlu menakluk hati para juri supaya mereka boleh dinobatkan sebagai Best Speaker. Untuk pemilihan Best Speaker ini, kami akan memilih peserta yang mendapat markah paling tinggi dalam setiap pusingan. Untuk makluman semua, kita ada 2 pusingan sahaja yang akan dijalankan pada semester ini.
Saya pasti mesti ramai dah tak sabar nak tengok persembahan peserta-peserta kita yang sangat berbakat. Pada malam ini, kita sangat beruntung dapat menyaksikan 2 buah persembahan yang akan disampaikan oleh pelajar-pelajar dari Jabatan Kejuruteraan Elektrik dan Elektronik. Baiklah, sebelum saya lanjutkan agenda kita yang seterusnya, eloklah saya perkenalkan dulu 5 orang peserta kita yang segak dan cantik-cantik belaka. Persembahan pertama kita akan disampaikan oleh saudara Avinesh, anak lelaki Kumarasan. Apa khabar saudara Avinesh? Sihat ke?
Ya, saya sihat Azimah, sangat sihat. Terima kasih.
Wah, begitu semangat ya saudara Avinesh kita. Sebelum tu, boleh tak saudara Avinesh ceritakan sedikit tentang diri saudara?
Baik, jadi nama macam Azimah telah kata, nama saya Avinash. Panggilan mesra saya boleh panggil Avi. Itu yang kawan-kawan saya panggil. So, saya pada tahun 3 daripada Jabatan Elektrik dan Elektronik lah, seperti mana yang saya terangkan tadi. So, saya daripada Pulau Pinang. Do I need to touch on why, what is my experience?
Ya, boleh.
Boleh, okay. So sebenarnya saya dalam bidang persembahan yang saya akan buat malam ni adalah public speaking. Tapi saya ni tak adalah berpengalaman sangat dalam public speaking. Saya saya tengok macam pematera ni ada open mic day sebab daripada first year pun saya pernah tengok dia orang buat. So saya pun macam best kalau boleh join. Tapi itulah, I think last year the pematera never did it. So I think this year it's a good initiative back. So saya pun macam berminat balik nak masuk. So I just enroll my name just for fun, just to try out new things sebab saya memang jenis yang apa-apa pun kita try dulu. It's not about your outcome. It's more about you willing to learn a new process. You willing to embark on a new journey. So my experience in speaking, saya sebenarnya seorang, taklah boleh kata pendebat, tapi dulu saya pernah ada pengalaman dalam debat bahasa Inggeris dengan debat bahasa Melayu. So with that confidence, I said, okay, I'm going to try for public speaking this time. And then here I am today. Yeah, basically that's it. Back to you, Azimah.
Alright. Terima kasih Avi. Boleh sambung kepada Ali.
Azimah, nampak tak betapa semangatnya peserta kita? Okey, untuk persembahan kedua ni agak menarik sikit. Nak tahu tak kenapa?
Kenapa tu Alif?
Sebab mereka akan buat persembahan secara berkumpulan. Kumpulan ini bernama Jemaah yang terdiri daripada Nasrin binti Cik Lokman, Nur Farahim binti Mustafa, Eli Nur Asikin binti Rostam, Nur Ainisa binti Azhar dan yang terakhir Sarah Irdina binti Himili. Apa khabar semua? Sihat ke?
Khabar baik. Sihat.
Okey, itu dia. Boleh tak ceritakan sedikit pasal diri ahli kumpulan Jemaah ni?
Hai, kami daripada Kumpulan Jemaah dan saya yang bercakap ialah Nurfarah binti Mustafa. Dan kumpulan kami terdiri daripada 2 orang gitaris dan seorang pemain keyboard dan 2 orang vokalis. Okay, saya perkenalkan diri saya terlebih dahulu, Nurfarah binti Mustafa, dan di sebelah saya ialah Elinor Asiki dan di sebelah kanan Elinor Asiki ialah Nasir binti Sulaiman. Dia adalah pemain gitar dan di sini ialah Sarah Idina, pemain gitar juga, dan di sebelah kiri saya Nur Ainisa, pemain keyboard.
Okey.
Kami tahun 3 daripada Jabatan JAKIS.
Okey. Terima kasih. Tapi nanti buka kamera kan? Okey. Okey. Okey, saya serah kepada Azimah.
Wow Alif, makin tak sabar nak tengok persembahan dia orang ni. Okey, kalau dah ada peserta, mestilah ada jurinya kan? Sekarang saya nak perkenalkan 3 orang juri kita yang akan menghadiri peserta-peserta untuk pemilihan Best Speaker. Juri kita yang pertama adalah Encik Muhammad Fadli Muhammad Abu Salin, iaitu pegawai Sains Kanan Jabatan Kejuruteraan Kimia dan Proses. Manakala juri yang kedua kita adalah Cik Nurul Anis Nazira binti Mat Khalid. Dan yang terakhir adalah Encik Alif Syakil bin Nasaruddin. Hebat betul tau kita punya juri ni. So sebelum tu kita tanya dulu, apa khabar juri-juri kita hari ni? Mungkin saudara Alif Syakil boleh ceritakan sikit khabar hari ni? Apa khabar hari ni?
Hai, alright. So saya Alif Syakir, khabar baik hari ni, sihat malam. Khabar baik lah, sihat je kat sini.
Okay. Alhamdulillah, nampaknya peserta dan juri kita sihat-sihat belaka. Jom kita mulakan program kita dengan peserta yang pertama, Avinash, anak lelaki Kumarisan yang akan menyampaikan public speaking. Dipersilakan.
Baik, terima kasih saya ucapkan. Okay, so on my first day of university, right, I actually stumbled upon a senior of mine, right? So in the KIY corridor, he was there. I stumbled upon him and then we exchanged a few thoughts. So on the topic of our major, he was a mechanical engineering student. And the first thing that he told me was engineering is very, very hard. Now, as I went through my 2 years and this year I'm in my 3rd year in engineering school, I've learned so many wonderful things. But this notion has become something very common among my friends and my classmates. And this really saddens me as I believe that engineering doesn't have to be something that is so gruesome as what a lot of people picture it to be. So there must be something that we are actually lacking here. We all entered UKM with excellent grades, but I believe we lack something called the engineering mindset. Now, what is this mindset that we are missing? Well, what I want you to do is I want you to imagine that you have a plane that is labeled knowledge. Where is my pilot? Okay, so you are the pilot. You are piloting this plane of knowledge, right? From problem to solution, right? So this is what you call the problem-solving mindset. And as engineers, we solve problems with the knowledge that we've acquired. So if you are a scientist, and if you saw a black, goopy, slimy object on the floor, you would pick it up, bring it to your lab, test it, see what element is inside it, what is the properties, and things like that. But as an engineer, you would take what the scientist has already done, and then you will use it to solve real life problems. So for instance, how do you fit a bigger battery into your smartphone for an all-day battery life? Because we all have been in that situation where there is 1% left in your phone and you really need to send something, but your phone is so old, the battery capacity has went down so much, and it's really stressful, right? So these are our jobs as engineers. Or another example would be, how can a computer processor crunch data faster and more efficiently? And this was achieved by Apple introducing the M1 lineup of Macs. So it is actually very sad to look at the way that schools have trained us, because schools have trained us to look for answers. So, but they have not trained us on how to find solutions. And if you think you are alone in this one, trust me, you are not. So as I was growing up, I loved school projects. I loved problem solving. I had that childlike curiosity. And I was the first one to volunteer and participate in any innovation or robotic competition. And if you really want to adopt this thing called the engineering mindset, you need to ride on this plane called knowledge from your problem to solution. But this is actually easier said than done, right? And in engineering school, at one point, I was personally very lost in why on earth am I even taking this course? And I think there are a lot of students out there who also share the same thought. All right. So to be very honest with you, inspiration and answers always come from the most unlikeliest of places. And to my surprise, the group of people who actually reignited this engineering mindset, this curiosity in me, was actually a group of primary students, which I was helping out for their project. So these students were actually tasked to create educational-based games on a platform called Microbit. It's something like an Arduino, where you can program, write some language, and then it can execute certain tasks. So they had to create educational games, and my role was as a mentor. So I helped them identify some of the problems that they and then also help them solve the problems. At the same time, teach and inspire them on how to solve the problems. So every time I enter, the Google Meets with them, I really enjoy the responsiveness and the curiosity compared to us students in classes where we are most of the time silent, dormant, and non-existent in our online classes, right? So they were so full of life as they were working on finding the solutions to whatever educational problems that they are having. And that was very inspiring for me. So as I was guiding them to finding solutions to their project, even those smaller things like, why wouldn't the servo turn? Or how would you 3D print a simple boat for the project, right? I was really inspired, and I really understood that you don't need all the answers to your problems, but you must be willing to seek for the solution. Which brings me to my third point. Well, it's not only important for you to board this plane, right? It's not important for you to board this plane, but it's very important for you to also bring other people with it. So school has taught me that you should be the best in everything, and that's when we will give you a certain value, right? So you're only awarded a best student if you have scored the best marks in your entire batch. But something that I really found out was, as you grow older, this statement really contradicts the way we do things in the real world. Because if you think about a simple product like the iPhone was not it was not the feat of a single man. Rather, it was a team of highly intelligent engineers putting their minds together day in, day out, and crafting a masterpiece. So it's not about being the best in everything possible. It's about understanding what your role is, and it's about being able to put what you have on the table. So throughout my 2 years so far in engineering school, we had a lot of projects where me and my friends had to embark on. We have done, in the first year, we have done sewage hovercrafts using AutoCAD. We have done PCB designing. We have coded ATM machines. We have done multiple PBL projects, problem-based learning projects. But one thing that really determines the success of any project we have done is that all of us, we bring our ingredients to the table, and our goal is to bake one fantastic cookie, right? So engineering feats, you may think it's an individual battle, but it really is not. It is a team effort. It is everyone playing their role to ensure that the project is a huge success. Now, going on to the last thing, right? So generally, the engineering mindset is just the ability for us to solve problems using all the vast knowledge that we have gained. We all have it deep inside of us. We just need to reach really deep in there and reignite that spark. So board the plane of knowledge, right? So board this plane of knowledge, fly from your problem to your solution by yourself. Bring a few people to join you in this epic journey. We all have one united goal, which is to make the world a better place by solving problems together as engineers. Thank you. That was The Engineering Mindset by Avinash. Back to you.
Wah, hebat betul ya persembahan daripada saudara Avinash kita tadi, Kak Ali.
Betul Tok Azimah. Apa yang saya faham daripada Ivina cakap tu, kita sebagai pelajar FKAB, kita sepatutnya menghayati setiap apa yang kita belajar, setiap apa yang kita belajar masa online ni. Walaupun online, tapi kita sepatutnya berasa semangat dan selalu masuk kelas. Jadi tak perlulah macam tidur ke time kelas kan. Jadi diharapkan semua pelajar FKAB yang menonton ni supaya betulkan niat kita supaya kita boleh berjaya untuk pada masa akan datang.
Betul tu Alif. Korang jangan lupa tahu pesanan Alif tu. Okey, dan pesanan Avinash. Okey, sebelum kita ke program yang lagi jauh, okey, apa kata kita dengar sikit komen dari juri kita, Cik Anis, tentang persembahan pertama kita pada malam ini. Silakan saudari Cik Anis.
Hello, dengar ke? Hello?
Dengar.
Okey. Terima kasih Avinash. Saya sukalah program ni sebab dia bukan sekadar kita belajar engineering, tapi dia mencungkil bakat. Maksudnya kita boleh nampak macam Avinash, dia berani untuk orang cakap mengkongsikan tentang dia punya experience mula-mula dia masuk engineering. Tapi saya nak tambah sikit, mungkin Avinash mungkin boleh tambah sikit macam contoh ataupun apa-apa daripada contohnya daripada engineer daripada luar negara yang membawa satu perkara yang baik macam iPhone tadi dah okey, cuma mungkin detailkan sikit lagi. Jadi benda tu dia akan nampak lagi berilmu tu lebih tinggi lagi. Dah okey tapi tambahkan sikit lagi. Yang tu je lah kot. Dan saya suka yang plain tu nampak kreatif. Yang dia tu faham apa yang message nak disampaikan. Maksudnya ada problem dan ada solution. Tapi knowledge tu yang memberi penyelesaian untuk semua perkara tu. Jadi saya nak ucapkan tahniah ke Avinash. Saya harap apa pun keputusan nanti baik. Terima kasih.
Okey, terima kasih Cik Anis atas komen yang diberikan. Harap peserta kita dapat menerima komen-komen tersebut sebagai komen positif. Untuk pengetahuan semua, jumlah penonton live YouTube kita sekarang telah mencecah 70 orang. Terus 70 orang.
Wah, ramai juga tu. Harap semua penonton stay tune untuk persembahan kedua.
Teruskan share live YouTube Pematra Official kepada kawan-kawan, saudara mara serta kenalan-kenalan anda.
Jangan lupa juga untuk follow IG Pematra_UKM.
Seterusnya, kita ke persembahan yang kedua yang akan mempersembahkan nyanyian daripada kumpulan jemaah. Dipersilakan.
Hai. Kami akan menyanyikan dua buah lagu. Dan lagu pertama kami ialah Fall For You. Okay. 1, 2, 3. The best thing about tonight that we're not fighting. Couldn't be that been up in this way before. No, you don't think that I am trying. I know you're wearing jeans down to the core, but hold your breath, you can't Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind. I won't live to see another day. I swear it's true. Because a girl like you is impossible to find. You're impossible to find. This is not what I intended. I always swore to you I would never fall apart. You always thought that I was stronger. I may have failed, but I have loved you from the start. Oh, but hold your breath, because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind. I won't live to see another day. I swear it's true. Because a girl like you is impossible to find. It's impossible, so pretty and so deep. Breathe me in, I'm yours to keep. And hold on to your word, 'cause talk is cheap. And remember me tonight when you're asleep. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind, but I won't live to see another day. I swear it's true. Because a girl like you is impossible to find. Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind. I won't live to see another day. I swear it's true. Because a girl like you is impossible to find. You're impossible to find. Okay, next song kami akan menyanyikan lagu Sugar from Maroon 5. Okay. One, two, three. I'm hurting, baby. I'm broken down. I need your loving, I need it now. When I'm without you, I'm something weak. You got me begging, I'm on my knees. I don't wanna be needing your love, I just wanna be needing your love. Explain me when you're away. Oh baby, 'cause I really don't care where you are. I just wanna be there where you are. And all that one little taste. Sugar, yes please. Won't you come and put it down on me? I'm right here, 'cause I need little love and little sympathy. Yeah, you show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life. Sugar, yes please. Won't you come and put it down on me? My broken pieces, you pick them up. Don't leave me hanging, come give me some. When I'm without you, so insecure. You are the one thing I'm living for. I don't wanna be needing your love, I just wanna be deep in your love. Just kill me when you're away. Oh baby, 'cause I really don't care where you are. I just wanna be wherever you are. And I gotta go one little day. Sugar, yes please. Won't you come and put it down on me? I'm right here, 'cause I need little love and little sympathy. future. That's just somebody's need. I gotta be a man, there ain't no other way. Cause girl, you're hotter than a Southern California babe. I don't wanna play no games, I'd rather be a fake. Baby, all that shy shit, no makeup on, that's my sugar. Yes, please. When she come and put it down on me, I'm right here. It's on me. Real love, a little something. Hey, hey, yeah, you show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life. The sugar, yes, please. When she come and put it down on me, down on me, down on me. Sekian saja daripada kami. Terima kasih.
Wow, itu dia persembahan memukau dari kumpulan jemaah. Pasti juri susah nak beri markah kerana persembahan daripada peserta kita pada malam ini hebat-hebat belaka. Jom kita tanya apa kata juri. Dipersilakan Encik Alif Syakil.
Okay, hi. Okay, first nak cakap untuk open mic ni memang menyerlahkan lah. Menyelah bakat-bakat pelajar FKB. So kita tak sangka lah. Pelajar FKB pun memang talented gila. So untuk dia jemaah, tak banyak komen sebab memang bagus persembahan. Overall persembahan memang entertaining and very awesome. First memang takkan cakap pasal vokal lah. Vokal memang, korang punya vokal memang quite good. You guys memang have a nice and beautiful voice. And nyanyi korang memang awesome lah. So boleh nampak ada harmoni dalam korang punya persembahan. Korang main gitar dengan keyboard tu macam link lah. Macam kena dengan korang punya nyanyian. So nampak korang enjoy bila nyanyi. So kita orang pun rasa enjoy dengan korang punya nyanyian. So itu saja daripada saya. Good job guys.
Okey, terima kasih Encik Alif Syakil atas komen yang diberikan. Harap peserta kita dapat menerima komen tersebut sebagai komen positif. Azimah, sedar tak sedar kita dah sampai di penghujung program. Saya amat berbesar hati kerana para pelajar dapat meluangkan sedikit masa untuk menyertai program kita pada malam ini. Diharapkan pelajar FKAB dapat meriahkan lagi program ini dan ajak sekali rakan untuk join program ini pada minggu depan.
Betul tu Alif, kita pun dah sampai di penghujung program. Nak ingatkan para pelajar untuk mengisi borang kehadiran yang disediakan di ruangan chat YouTube Live Pematra Official sebelum majlis berakhir. Sekalung penghargaan diucapkan kepada para juri dan para peserta kita pada malam ini. Pada minggu hadapan, kita akan bersama-sama peserta dari Jabatan Kejuruteraan Mekanikal dan Pembuatan Bahan yang akan membuat persembahan yang unik dan menarik. Ingat tahu, cabaran online ni bukanlah satu penghalang untuk kita terus menggilap bakat kita. So, jangan lupa temu janji kita pada minggu depan. Sehingga kita berjumpa lagi.
Let it rise and shine. Stay safe semua.
Assalamualaikum dan
Selamat malam.
There's a time that I remember when I didn't know no pain, when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name, 'cause I can reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah. But everything gonna be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, yeah. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back you. Memories bring back you. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost. When I felt alone, the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feels like a never, and it's lighting on the dark. I got really start just for you, that you know I'll never drop. Hey, everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. But everything will be alright. Go and rest a glass